Hey Wanderers, and welcome back to Outlaws Wanted. Last time, the crew of the Honor was finally reunited as Jyla, Salvador, and Lucy were rescued from an infested ship. But the crew were not able to enjoy the peace for long as a Goliath Interstellar Council ship arrived, and their current ship holds outlaw secrets and is non-functional. Dropping in, basically just what I said. All of you are on board this similar to the Honor-sized ship. Salvador's ship is attached to it and destroyed, and you were just trying to figure out, oh, hey, is there a way that we can, delete the files off the computer really quick or blow up this ship? The answer to both of those ended up being no, due to bad rolls, and an Interstellar Council Goliath class, which means, Star Destroyer-sized ship, just pop out of phased anti-space and is training cannons at you. And the hailing started to go off.
I'm pretty sure that we had just decided we were going to blow it up, and that's when they came in. We haven't tried yet.
Suppose we should answer, huh?
Well, is there any way we can use this as a distraction to still blow up that ship? I don't want the map to get into their hands.
You and Jyla can take care of blowing up the ship, and if you need Lucy or Salvador, take them. Me and Malcolm will provide distraction.
I think that should work. And Vi goes over to the other ship to start, hopefully with Jyla, to start figuring out how to do that.
And just for the record, Lucy and Salvador are still very unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Okay. On my way back to the ship, can I teleport them back onto our ship then?
Our ship got blown up.
No, your ship did, not our ship.
Okay, let's... Real quick to make sure this is clear, because you're saying our and your ship a lot here. Salvador's ship, that only Jyla was on, is destroyed. The ship of the Outlaws that fled, that was infected with chaos, is still standing, but cannot move. Your ship is attached to it. It can move, but not well.
Okay.
Why can it not move well?
Because you did not take the time. It basically just has the skip drive and nothing else.
We didn't take the skip drive there.
Oh, did you not? Okay, sorry, then I'm wrong. I forgot. Sorry, never mind. Erase what I just said. Your ship is functional. I forgot. So you have your ship, you have a broken ship that has a lot of plans on it that are difficult to delete, and you have a blown up ship that's still kind of technically attached. Yes.
You don't have to delete plans if there are no plans.
And is the hail coming to the Honor, or is it coming to the ship that needs to be blown up?
The ship that needs to be blown up is being hailed.
Okay.
Okay, so, out of game character. Two people, Jyla should start rigging it up to explode. Vi should go teleport Lucy and Salvador back onto the Honor, while me and Malcolm provide a distraction.
Okay, sounds good.
And then Vi can run back and help Jyla.
Perfect. That was all said, quote unquote, in character, just because we had to work stuff out. We're back in now, Cody.
Okay.
So I guess I answer the call.
Almost like I should have been ready for that.
You're receiving a hail. I answer the call. Oh shit, what do I do now? This is Captain Malcolm Llewellyn. How can I help you?
Power down all shields on all 3 of these vessels. Also power down all weapons. Prepare to be not boarded, but tractor beamed, for lack of a better term.
That is a hard pass from us.
We'll be opening fire immediately.
And the call goes dead.
Well, that didn't work as a very good distraction now, did it?
Well, we better move fast.
Do I have to do a roll to rig things with bombs?
Yes. Yes, and understand you have very little time. You're basically going to start taking fire immediately.
Does this ship have shields?
Yes, but only just. This ship is barely functional.
Okay, well, I'm going to make sure the shields are up as much as they can be.
The shields are as up as they can be.
I got a 10.
Okay, so with a 10... and understanding time as a factor here, you run back to your room on board the Honor, and you start trying to cobble together, okay, I think I can make a trash can of a bomb very quickly, right? You're just throwing anything explosive you can into a big can, and are trying to rig up fuses.
You have like one go-to move, Gylo, whenever we need a big bomb.
I was about to say that.
Every time Gylo's like, I want to make a big bomb, Cody's like, okay, so you get a trash can and fill it with gasoline.
I mean, it's kind of what a bomb more or less boils down to in a pinch. Vika, what are you doing in this? Like, you have one roll before you start taking horrible fire.
Vi is going to teleport Lucy and our unconscious boys over.
All right, make a roll.
That is a 12.
Okay, so with a 12, you manage to, you just hit the button to pull the people over. It's like very short range. It's basically just so you don't have to carry a hulking suit of power armor. An unconscious Salvador and Lucy appear in the transporter room. As soon as that happens, you don't hear anything until you just, hear the hull of the ship getting, cracked open on both vessels. And this fire feels very targeted. Like, it's not just ripping the entire ship apart. It's hitting critical systems. So, the engine is immediately damaged on both vessels. You feel the power kind of flicker on board the Honor as it begins taking fire from a much, 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 much larger vessel.
Would we have had the shields up? I think we probably would have had the shields up going into this because we knew that something had happened.
Yeah.
Is that not protecting us at all?
Well, you gotta understand the size difference, that this is a ship the size of a city and your ship is the ship the size of a car and it's shooting at you.
That's totally fine. I just wanted to make sure that I understood that. Vi knocks on her communication device. I thought we were going to try and have a distraction here. Can everyone get over to the Honor?
They decided that they didn't want a distraction, so...
You start getting hailed again.
I'll pick up, I guess. I'm not going to sit here and not.
Hello, so it is me. I didn't get a chance to introduce myself last time. My name is Captain Ivana. I would assume that both of these, well, I guess all three, but one of them already seems to be on its way out. It would seem that all three of your ships are disabled. Can I assume that at this point you will cooperate and that I won't have to, start shooting at you the moment we get you on board?
I mean, is there not even nothing we can talk about here?
Certainly, once you're on board and I've captured both of the ships, that will be no problem. I don't know why you're resisting this, considering you're the ones that arranged for this meeting.
The ones that arranged for this meeting were killed by Chaos already, so...
Oh, was that not you? I assumed that's who I was addressing.
They're already dead, and we would like to not have this meeting anymore, so we can let bygones be bygones, and you can space on out of here.
Got it. That makes a lot more sense now. We'll see you in a moment.
The communication shuts off again. This time, you, can physically see in different areas of the ship, large spikes flying through the hull and, spreading out and then grabbing on as you're literally being winched into this ship.
Is the reactor in any way functioning on the Dead in the Water ship?
I was gonna say, thank you for not saying the other ship. The Dead in the Water ship has basically battery power. It can't fly.
Well, is there, a reactor still there? In sci-fi, is the warp core still there, just, not usable?
No. Literally, last time we decided is they jettisoned the warp core and just put the ship on a heading.
Okay.
Because, in space, you don't slow down, right? So they just were going at a velocity in a direction and ejected their core so that it can't do anything. It's just the map flying through space.
Okay.
So you get reeled closer and closer and closer to the ship. You can actually see through, windows at this point, a large, docking bay open as you are pulled into a massive hangar.
All right, this thing's rigged to blow, but I don't know if it'll take out the whole thing. What was that about a distraction? Did that not work for a second time?
They didn't seem to be interested in being distracted.
That's what you all said last time. That's not how distractions work.
Yeah, but Distractions only work insofar as people are willing to be distracted. They basically hang up on us as soon as we don't comply with them.
Well, did you, like, slow roll them or something? Or did you just
we tried.
go in saying, space y'all?
I mean, we tried the slow talking, but then it had to go to space y'all because nothing was working.
Dryla just goes grumbling.
The docking bay doors close behind you, and your ship is suddenly in gravity. You can feel the pull in like a solid direction for the first time in a while. Basically, as soon as you hit the ground, like on board this new ship, you can actually hear someone knocking at your door.
Can we blow up the other ship? Can we blow up the dead ship, the map ship?
I mean, we're still attached to it, though.
Yeah, you're still very attached to that ship.
My plan would be, I have my finger on the trigger whenever we figure out how to disconnect and get the hell out of here. On the honor, I can definitely blow this ship up.
Is, how willing are we to let them look at this ship at all? Because if we don't destroy the ship now, they're going to have opportunity to get the map.
You're right.
And if this is a gamble we want to take, that is fine. But you guys know the risks better than I.
Jyla, did you say you weren't sure if it was going to take out the whole ship, or will your trash can actually destroy the whole thing and what's surrounding it?
I think it'll take out most of the ship. I don't know if it's not going to incinerate the whole thing into ashes, you know what I mean? But right now it's on what I assume is the data core.
I would rather do some repairs to the Honor or try and get onto another ship than let them get that map personally. Because if you don't think it's going to destroy the whole ship, then I think we do it.
Am I making a correct assumption based on how you reacted to my roll?
Okay, so you have a large bomb in limited time, and they're knocking on your door right now. Eventually, they're going to open the door, right? Now, here's the situation. You're physically attached to a ship that you could make explode. But there's kind of a catch-22 to that. Either one, it is a big-ish explosion and does not necessarily destroy every scrap of that other ship, or it's a very big explosion and there is no way it's not going to hurt your ship substantially. You know what I mean?
Yes. No, I understand. I think we are deciding that we should blow it up anyway.
Okay, you're on board the Honor and you don't have slugs.
Yeah. We understand.
So you just want to end the game here?
No, we want to get to the Honor and blow up the other ship. Yeah, Honor will take damage.
Okay. I think this is where we're misunderstanding. If you're on board a ship the size of like a large car and part of that ship explodes, it's going to like probably hurt you a lot. Does that make sense?
Are you saying that if the Honor is still connected to the ship that's ready to blow up, that they're both going to blow up?
Yeah, I mean, it's not good. Like, I don't have the exact rules, but if you're talking about fully vaporizing a ship that is attached to yours, that's a large explosion basically going off next to your face.
Cody, you can't let this map fall into enemies' hands. Has every NPC reiterate that. We get captured. Blow up the ship. Cody, don't blow up the ship. That's a bad idea.
From where I am coming from, Cody, I was under the impression, based on how the roll went, that it would blow up like 90% of that ship, and the Honor might take a little bit of damage. So like 90% of the map would be able to be destroyed, kind of. Does that make sense?
Yes. Let me think for a second.
Okay.
All right, here's this for my compromise, right? Okay, so first of all, let's all take a step back and remember that I'm not sitting here trying to screw you guys over. And no, just hear me out here for a second.
It's what my character would do.
So
I mean, but that's what I was gonna say. It's not.
I know.
100% not me trying to be a dick about this. I just like
I have
would
a solid
not want
compromise.
them to get the map.
Just remember that feasibly there is a solution to this that is not blowing up the ship. That does not mean blowing up the ship is a bad solution. You just have to understand what you are saying to me is we want to blow up a ship that we are standing next to. And what I'm saying is, like, if you were in a car and there was a car next to you with a car bomb on it, would you blow up that car bomb and be like, yeah, we thought it'd be fine, right?
What I'm saying is, God hates a coward.
So, and you don't have slugs anymore. So for me, it seems surprising that you would choose to blow up the ship. That is why I'm trying to clarify it.
What
now,
is your compromise?
If you want to blow up the ship, I'm fine with it, but here's going to be the compromise. 1, all of you are going to take damage. 2, the honor will be unflyable in any capacity until major repairs are made. Like skip drive, actual, just regular engine. It got blown up. Like it's not gone, it's not dead, but it is very hurt. And then the third thing is you are currently captured by an enemy who you will have blown a bomb up in their hangar first thing. So that's just what your plan. I just want to be clear about what you're doing and make sure that you agree with the whole of what you're doing.
I'm getting a lot of "are you sure" in this.
You're getting a lot of "are you sure" because I feel like you guys are just like, yeah, obviously we blow it up. I'm like, the bomb is feet away from you, not miles.
No, I understand that.
Yeah. Okay. Let me counter this, where the whole premise of this mission was can't let enemy get map. Enemy has map. Enemy can't have map.
I agree.
And now you're telling us there was no way out of this, which is not.
No. I'm saying that maybe blowing up a bomb is not the only way, which is fine. I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying understand the context.
If we don't blow it up now, that doesn't mean we can't blow it up later. Giles is always happy to blow up a bomb.
No, and that's fine. I think from Vi is going to say we do it. But Vi has also been working directly with Camilla. She has been in the top of working with the Outlaws. So that is where I am coming from. That is where Vi is going to say is we do it. I am as a player, I am totally fine if we do something else. But literally this is what my character would do situation, because I don't think she would want them to get their hands on the map.
I don't think Sully has an opinion.
Let's have Jyla about ready to do it and have them come in.
That could work.
Okay, so basically they're entering the door as you have your finger on the kill switch, right? So you let go of it, bomb goes off. We're all happy with that. Understanding that 1, it will not be a total party wipe, but all of the other things that I just said will happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I want to reiterate, fine with the bomb happening. It's okay. Just understand the consequences.
Well, we're not doing the bomb yet. It's an insurance policy.
I understand that. Just saying, leave it on the table. Just, anyways. All right, so there's a knocking on your door. You're holding the trigger to a bomb. And then, basically what happens is there's charges that blow up around the cargo bay of the Honor, and the door falls.
So they're allowed to blow stuff up, but we're not allowed to blow stuff up. I see how this works.
Yes, they are. You're allowed to blow things up. All right, the thing falls in, and just a stream of Interstellar Council troops come rushing in. All of them are carrying particle magnetism weapons of some sort. Either the spike launchers or the swords and axes and stuff. They all file in, and then the last person to enter is wearing a formal uniform, what would you say, a captain's uniform, as opposed to kind of more fatigues, like a dress uniform. That's the phrase I'm looking for. She walks in. She is a human-ish person, just kind of tall and lanky. So I assume all of you are remaining outlaws?
What gave you that idea?
Well, the everything.
Does she look chaos tainted?
No, decidedly not. Her eyes are clear. Surrender all of these vessels, come quietly, and you will be treated with the respect that you should deserve as military prisoners.
So we can join the Puppet Master of Chaos? I think we need a new name for Chaos. I think a better name would be something like Order. There's no chaos here. You know what's chaotic? A space fight. You know what wasn't chaotic? You capturing us.
Okay, I work for the Interstellar Council, and that's who gives me my orders, and I believe that's who used to give you your orders. The difference is I kept following mine. And now you're on board 2 derelicts, and I command this ship. So, stones in worse houses made of glass. Doesn't matter. My point is, we're capturing you now, and that's about it. I guess you can try to fight if you want. That's fine. I'll just kind of back out. I'll let all these people with guns and swords do what they do, and then we'll drag your bodies out, and that'll be fine. I just need that ship over there.
But why? Why are you capturing these ships?
Oh, right. This is confusing for you because you all behave like children. I was given a command by someone with a rank higher than mine, who was given a command by someone with a rank higher than his, who was, you understand, it just goes up. And then it comes all the way down to me, and they say, hey, there's important information about people that have attacked Avis before. We need you to go and get it so that we can stop the Outlaws from furthering their assaults against the Interstellar Council. And then I come here with my ship, and I capture this ship that has important information on it, and I take all of you hostage, or not hostage, prisoner. I think that you probably understand what's happening here, and I don't need to be coy about it. Because that's what my job is.
But you've never stopped to think about why beyond the just following orders? Because just following orders is a terrible reason to do anything.
Sure. Yeah, well, you know, if I'll be honest, probably a lot of it is because this is where I was kind of brought up. I'm from the Interstellar Council, I'm sure, aside from Sully over here, who's, yes, we know who you are. You have posters and stuff. Aside from Sully over here, probably the rest of you were all loyal to some other faction at some point. My point is, what is the alternative? I guess I could, throw in with you guys. What a novel idea. And then, I guess, just cause trouble for my own home system. Instead, trying to do what's best for the Interstellar Council. Yeah, that's why.
Have you been to Avis recently?
I have. It's different. But it's still Avis. So...
Is it, though? It's very different. It's kind of been conquered by chaos.
Okay, so look, we accepted a new race of people. It happened. I don't know what to tell you. It's going to continue to, we accept new members all the time. They have their own influence. That's part of what makes the Interstellar Council the Interstellar Council. Everyone gets a voice. If theirs happens to be super convincing, who am I to judge?
And by super convincing, you mean taking over and imposing their own will on your leaders?
I mean, technically everyone voted, so...
I don't feel like it's a fair vote when the symbiotic relationship did not follow proper protocol.
Symbiotic's not the right word. I'd say parasitic.
I mean, I was trying to be somewhat respectful, but...
We're working on that. That's a work in progress, because it has been noted. If you'll notice, though, I don't have evil black eyes. I'm not emitting goo. So, that's fine.
And we're happy to see that. I can tell you, honestly, we're glad that you're not tainted with chaos. So, so we give you these coordinates.
No, you don't give them. I'm taking them. I already have them. They're in my ship. So are you. You're both in my ship. And you're outnumbered. Give is not the right word. We're taking them.
So you have these coordinates.
Correct.
You go, blow up something of the Outlaws.
Encourage surrender. I encourage surrender as I'm doing now. You're all still alive. Look at how alive you are. I didn't kill any of you yet.
What does that get you? Really?
Okay, so let me count it down for you, right? Imposition and Galactic Alliance, they are both basically under our control, save for a few troubled pockets and some random pirates floating around in space. Sure. The, United Colonies, fully irrelevant. I don't care about them. They control 3 backwaters. What difference does it make? The Guild of Commerce still sells us stuff. The only people still kind of as a thorn in our side are, well, frankly, the remaining keepers that chose to abandon their posts, And then, the Outlaws.
You mean the keepers who the symbiote immediately proclaimed as rebels and immediately tried to execute all of?
Well, they didn't execute all of them. I used to be a keeper and now I'm this, so, they only got rid of the ones that were problematic, like Camilla, who frankly should have been gotten rid of a long time ago, so,
So, what happens after that, I guess? What's the grand plan here? What do you really want besides obviously getting these coordinates?
Oh, okay. So do you mean like for the rest of my life to be happy? What do I want? Well, I do have my eyes set on a few promotions. I might like to get into elected politics someday. Just depends. I might settle down. I've been thinking about getting married, but I haven't met the right person yet.
So do you think all that's going to happen if you get the coordinates? Like, is this a stepping stone to your happily ever after?
It's a stepping stone to me not getting fired and executed, so I'm going to go with a yes.
Are you afraid for your life?
Okay, let's try to therapy this.
Okay, so maybe again, I feel like some amount of military decorum is lost on you if I'm assigned
I've been told that before.
I know that about you, yeah. So if I'm told, hey, Captain Ivana, go here, get these plans or coordinates or whatever, capture any outlaws you find, and then instead I don't. Best case scenario, I get fired. Worst case scenario, it's considered treason. Now, I know all of you have basically committed treason, so maybe that seems workaday for you. But for me, deciding to commit treason, kind of a big step in my career. So, today I'm not deciding to commit treason. At least not yet. I don't know, it's early. Maybe by lunchtime, a light treason could occur. But so far, 0 on the treason.
So have you ever stepped back and thought, is what I'm doing good? Am I helping people?
Oh, goodness, I've never... The strength of your words. They have absolutely convinced me you're right. I never had considered, maybe...
He rolls his eyes at her.
Maybe I'm the bad guy. Maybe the person called the Galactic Alliance is actually evil, and the people that call themselves Outlaws are actually good. Maybe.
And by the way, you're not the Galactic Alliance, you're the Interstellar Council.
Interstellar Council. Sorry. Well, basically, at this point, same thing. I could have a rank for them if I wanted to. They don't really exist anymore. Well, they exist. They just don't get to make their own choices because they made so many bad ones.
So I understand. Yes, treason, I guess you could say, is workaday for us, but it means we have a lot of experience. So if you're, new to it, we can sure help you out and make sure that you don't get killed, because we don't really want more people getting killed in this galaxy. We've seen too much of it already. So is there anything that we can work out for you? We have a lot of talents that your boys over here may not have, seeing as treason is workaday, as you say.
I have been recently informed there are a lot of promotional opportunities in the Outlaws. Some senior leadership recently resigned, and we are looking to fill roles.
Are you talking about the senior leadership that all died when we blew up Homestead? Is that the senior leadership that we're talking about?
Vi is visibly cringing.
I was more making that joke as Zach, but Cody took it at face value. Because I don't think Sully would be quite that crass. It was just like Kaylin was giving a work pitch, like, come work for us.
I was not saying come work for us. I was saying we can work for her. Like, what does she need that we can do that would get in the way of acting on these coordinates? Like, there has to be some use for holding us up like this. And I'm wondering if maybe we can come to some sort of agreement.
You could surrender, allow me to capture you, give me that ship without causing any kerfuffle, go to your cells, and wait to be debriefed. That would be great. That would be my preference. That's what I want to have happen.
Debrief sounds an awful lot code for interrogation, torture?
Oh, no, I'm definitely not going to torture you, because I don't actually need to know what you know. I need to know what's on that ship that I already have. So, if you wanted to talk to me, I would listen, because I'm a good listener. Except when people say things I don't care about, then I leave.
I think that makes you the opposite of a good listener.
It's been said before in yearly reviews. Yeah, it's been brought up.
That tells me that you must be really interested in what we had to say, because you're still here.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess I'm kind of waiting for you to give up on this idea that maybe I'll just quit my job and run across the galaxy as some kind of Robin Hood in space.
I don't think you need to quit your job. You seem to enjoy it. I'm wondering if you agree with all of the shady things that have been going on in the Interstellar Council. You seem to, want the council to succeed, to expand, or continue to expand as it has been. I'm not certain that you'll really get to benefit from that if chaos continues to be controlling people in the council.
She hesitates for a moment and is about to speak when you hear a, thumping metallic noise. From the opening, a large mechanical figure enters. It has, a glowing blue eye on a clearly robotic body, but one that has been split apart and grown in with chaos, similar to how you've seen ships and people be done before, except this is just clearly a, mechanical puppet that is being, fractured and split apart and grown into by chaos. As soon as it enters, it goes, "What is the delay? Why have they not been executed or interrogated, and why is the ship still here?"
Well, who's this? Introduce us to your friend, Ivana.
I am not Ivana's friend. I am her watcher. I am a watcher. Why have you not either been interrogated or exterminated, and why are we all still having this conversation?
Well, it sounds like you have a really freeing position with a lot of room for promotion and growth. Yep, that's what I'm seeing here, for sure.
She kind of glances at the robot and then just sighs and goes, "Well, I enjoyed this talk, but now it's over. Take them, and if they resist, kill them." And she just turns around and starts walking out, and the robot follows behind her. The, actual crowd of something probably 20 to 30 people are now, pressing in around you and start trying to grab you.
I do not resist. Unless that's all of the play we've decided on collectively.
Yeah, I don't think that, with this many people, I don't see a fight going in our favor.
Yeah.
No, that just means, Dryla, basically you have to choose whether or not you're doing anything with the bomb at this point, or whether you're leaving it.
Does my thing have to be, physically connected to it?
The kill switch?
Okay, so you're holding something that looks like a kill switch in your hand, and people aren't stupid. So,
okay.
Unless you had the time to make a, removable tooth kill switch that, or, dead man switch that you put in your mouth and can activate with tongue flicks, I would assume it is wireless, but I would assume it's, in your hand.
Yeah.
With a little flashing red light that says, "I'm a bomb thing," and they're probably going to want that.
Okay.
So your choice is either fight, be disarmed fully, or you have to blow up the bomb.
All right, y'all gotta be real careful of this. My thumb can't move. No, don't touch that. Get your paws off it. It's rigged to explode. So you're gonna have to be real gentle.
The robot sticks its head back in and goes, "Threat detected, execute," and then pulls its head back up as all of them raise guns.
All right. Whoever's got the lightest touch can take this, but I'm dead serious that it will explode if you don't have the gentlest of fingers when we transfer this. Y'all hear?
Are you actually going to try to hand this to somebody?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a act under pressure roll.
That's a 14.
Oh, if there's ever a time I wanted it to fail. All right, you carefully and gingerly hand this remote over to a actually sweating person that was just like holding one of the like stake launching guns and just like grabbed it and is just shaking as he holds it and then just kind of backs out of the room and is now just standing by the ships holding it. All right, anyone want to do anything else?
So now we have a true remote detonator, folks. There is a guy holding it.
It won't be our fault.
Should I drop into the... I don't think I should drop in the cognitive realm right now.
Well, if you dropped into the cognitive realm, you would just pass out. Like,
right, but I don't know if that's the good play right now.
I mean, you can. There's nothing stopping you.
I don't know.
But, I mean, it won't be subtle if you just suddenly are like, bull, and just, like, go ragdoll.
I don't think I will. I think Sully has a newfound vigor for getting rid of chaos that he did not have before.
Okay.
But I don't think that makes him stupid.
All of you are led out of the ship. You're cuffed with things similar to the particle magnetism weapons, so it's just like these little things that they click, and then debris from just floating in, ambiently around forms up into solid cuffs around your arms as you are led off of the Honor, and then through a ship that for Sully would feel familiar and at home. It's a very kind of like clean white, fairly pristine ship, but thrown hastily over it are more like ornamentation and banners that's like become far more fascist in his time away. These ships that were meant for exploration and are now converted for war. You are led to a brig and put in a holding cell, and that is where we will end. We hope you enjoyed this latest episode of Outlaws Wanted. Music for this show is from danosongs.com, audionautics.com, zapsplat.com, and in the public domain. If you like this show, you can check out more of our actual play podcasts at the Wandering Gamer Network's website or on Podbean. You can also interact with us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We also post Let's Play videos under our YouTube channel, the Wandering Gamer Network, and on Twitch, we can be found at wandering_gamers. Now remember, it's not the outlaws that make trouble, it's trouble that makes the outlaws.